Today's lesson, the bishop. Next is the bishop that we must know, how it moves both to and fro. The way it looks and how it fights, here's how to move the bishop right. If it wears a funny hat, the bishop's what you're looking at.
Let's learn about another chess piece called the bishop. We'll find out how it looks and how it moves around the chessboard. Bishops are the pieces that look like they're wearing pointy hats. When you see a piece with a tall, slanted hat, that's a bishop.
When a bishop is set free, it can move diagonally. On one color, the bishop stays. It can never ever stray.
Bishops have a special way of moving. They go diagonally. Imagine them hopping from one corner of a square to the other, always staying on the same colored tiles. A bishop always stays on the same color. If it starts on a white square, it stays on white squares, and if it starts on a black square, it stays on black squares. It's like it's playing a hopping game, only on one color.
A bishop cannot jump a man. It takes a thing right where it stands. Many squares bishops play, as long as nothing's in the way.
Bishops can't jump over other pieces. If there's something in their way on the diagonal road, they have to stop. They can capture a piece if it's right on their path. Bishops can move across many squares as long as their diagonal road is clear. They're like playing a game of leapfrog, but only in slanted lines.
On the board, the bishop goes on the white and black back rows. Count 3 squares, both left and right, and on the squares both dark and light. Now that we know where bishops go and the way they move to and fro, let's take all the pieces that we know and play another game. Let's go!
Set up the chessboard. Bishops go next to the king and queen. They stand on the third square from each corner, on both the left and right sides in both dark and light colors. Now it's time to play a game. Set up the pawns, the rooks, and the bishops on the board. The first person to take all the pieces wins the game. Now you know how bishops move in their funny, slanting way. With all these chess pieces ready, you can play another game. Playing with bishops in chess is fun. They slide across the board on their diagonal paths, like playing a game of hopscotch on just one color.
Next lesson, the queen and king.